Elon Musk's brain implant company, Neuralink, has finally received approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to start clinical trials on humans. Musk believes the implants could one day help improve human health by curing conditions like obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia. His vision for the brain chip also includes web browsing and telepathy. Manisa Danabalan joins us now with more on this interesting new development. Hey, Manisa.
Hey, Kelly. The approval definitely didn't come easy for Neuralink, who's been rejected in the past by the FDA. They've also experienced several federal probes. The brain implant company Neuralink can now begin human trials. Elon Musk, the co-founder, hopes these chips, once implanted in the brain, can treat certain health conditions, as well as help people with disabilities use computers and mobile technology.
For example, if you've been paralyzed in a car accident, a Neuralink implant might be able to bypass your severed spinal cord and restore your ability to use your arms or to walk. It can allow us to also use our brains to control things on the outside. So instead of using our hands to manipulate a keyboard or a mouse or a touchscreen, we could maybe scroll the web using our brains.
The chips have been tested on animals and monkeys.
So as you can see, we have a healthy and happy pig, kind of loving life, and she's had the implant for 2 months.
Even though the implant is relaying information from the brain, there won't be any wires poking out of your head. Instead, it sends the information to devices using Bluetooth. The chip itself is the size of a small coin.
So the implant is kind of like this little puck of the secret sauce active electronics, and the electrodes are these tiny little flexible threads that each at the very end have multiple little electrodes that if you get those electrodes next to a neuron, they can record what that neuron is doing.
But while there's lots of good that can come from a chip like this, tech experts say we should be cautious and make sure it can't be misused.
Perhaps tweak the implant in ways that could cause harm, not hope. And so what kind of controls are in place to ensure that the medical community uses it within those ethical boundaries? And also, what kind of technologies and processes and laws are in place to ensure that criminals don't get their hands on it and use it to, say, torture someone, or use it to elicit state secrets from a spy who they've captured?
According to reports, Neuralink sought FDA approval back in 2022, but its application was rejected due to several concerns, one of which included the lithium battery. There were concerns the wires could possibly migrate throughout the brain, and if it could be safely removed without damaging brain tissue. It's also important to note that the company is under multiple investigations related to animal testing, animal welfare, and potential improper transportation of dangerous pathogens on chips. With all these concerns and Musk's history running Twitter lately, some are asking whether a brain implant is safe under his control, adding that having strict oversight and boundaries is important.
I think we can look to the AI community for guidance because they are going through that process right now. The scientists who created AI, in fact, are calling for more regulations, saying that the government needs to work with academia and industry experts to come up with proper protections so that the benefits of AI can be realized and the risks of it can be mitigated.
But how this will play out in the months ahead, only time can tell. Details are limited on what the clinical trials will research. Neuralink says recruitment isn't open yet, but they'll release more information soon.